Hello everyone. In this video I would like to work through paper 1 November 2021 question 2. As you can see, it is a question on the topic of sequences and series. In this question it says, given the geometric series x plus 90 plus 81 plus, and then it continues. There's a couple of questions. The first one is calculate the value of x. The second one is show that the sum of the first n terms is given by that particular formula. And the third question, hence or otherwise, calculate the sum to infinity. Right, so let's jump straight into it with question 2.1. Since this is a geometric series, we should know that there is a constant ratio. So what does that mean? It means if we take the second term and divide it by the first term, it would give the same answer as the third term divided by the second term. Substituting into this formula, the second term is, of course, 90. The first term, of course, is x. The third term is 81. And the second term again over there is 90. So now we have set up an equation where we can actually solve x. Right. The next step is to cross multiply. So here you would say 90 times 90 is equal to 81 times x. Now you need to work out 90 times 90, which is 8,100 equals 81x. X equals 8,100 divided by 81, which means x equals to 100. Right, question 2.2. Show that the sum of the first n terms is given by that formula. All right, now that we know x is 100, it means that our series is 100 plus 90 plus 81, and then it continues. Okay, this is now question 2.2, of course. So we know that the first term is 100, and we also know that the constant ratio, well, we can say the second term divided by the first term. So the constant ratio is 0,9. That's where the 0,9 in the formula is going to come from. We choose the appropriate formula for the sum of n terms of a geometric series. This is a well-known formula. Your teacher probably has shown this formula to you already. So this is what we use for the sum of n, the first n terms of a geometric series. Substitute, remember the n's you leave alone. There's two n's, there's a subscript and an n by the exponent. Leave those alone. Put in everything else that you have. Here by the r value, sorry, let me try that again. By the r value, I would put it in brackets and to the power of n minus 1. Probably just need an extra set of brackets there. And then divide it by r minus 1. So 0,9 minus 1. Okay, now we can simplify. So Sn equals, the denominator is negative 0.1. Okay, in the numerator we have the 100, and then in brackets we have the 0,9 to the n minus 1. Okay, so we try to see where we are going here. Look at what we need. The one thing that you can also probably see is that this is flipped around. Now we can, for example, with this minus over here, if we change this into a plus, okay, then all we do is we switch the bracket around. This time I'm going to leave the brackets out from the 0,9. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so now 100 divided by 0,1 is going to be equals to 1,000, which means Sn equals 1,000, and then in brackets 1 minus 0,9 to the n. Okay, so if you look at what we need to show and what we have shown, we have achieved that. All right, Now let's take a look at question 2.3. So in question 2.3, hence or otherwise, calculate the sum to infinity. The sum to infinity will exist if, firstly, the series is geometric, which it is, and remember, the R value has to be greater than -1, but less than 1, which it is. Okay, so in which case the series is said to be convergent. Okay, so this is definitely a convergent series. There is a formula for the sum to infinity. So we're going to type the formula or write the formula, which is also well known. Your teacher should have shown this to you before. Let's switch this to 1 minus r, so we can get that positive number. Okay, so we're going to use the sum to infinity formula, put in the 100, which is going to go where the a is, and then put in the r, which is 0,9. You can take your calculator and work it out. It's 100 divided by 0,1, so the answer you get there should be 1,000. Alright guys, so I hope that was useful and helpful, and I hope that you understand question 2 from the paper 1 of November 2021. Good luck with your studies, and please remember to like and subscribe and watch more of these videos so that you can get more information, you can get more tips and tricks, and improve your own math as well.